Meanwhile, the International Rescue Committee says Sudan is now dealing with one of the world's largest humanitarian crises on record. The aid organization says half the population, roughly 25 million people, face high levels of food insecurity. And aid agencies say the country's 2-year civil war has worsened that crisis. Now the UN Assistant Secretary General for Africa says the fighting's putting peacekeepers at risk, adding, quote, "The situation has become more dire with a surge in targeted drone strikes." Vice President of the International Programs for the International Rescue Committee, Bob Kitchen, is here for more on that. Bob, thank you so much for coming on. About 36,000 people we're seeing have left Al-Fasher amid reports of mass kidnappings and killings. I know you have some people on the ground now. What are they telling you?
Well, our team is in Tuila, which is about 50 kilometers away from Al-Fasher. We were expecting a huge number of the 250,000 people who were said to be in Al-Fasher before it fell to come towards us, towards safety, towards aid. So far, we're only seeing a fraction of that number, which means they're being stopped.
How do you think they're being stopped? Why are they being stopped?
Well, the militant group that has taken Al-Fasher, the Rapid Support Forces, they want the population. They want to take the city with a population in it. They have killed many people over the last few weeks, and they've detained everybody else to hold them where they are. It's terrifying. We have no idea what's going on. We can't send aid into the city. It's a desperate situation.
You also say more than 70% of the hospitals there are closed because they lack adequate supplies, the basics that they need. How is that impacting this crisis and the work you're able to do?
Well, we're seeing people come down this road every day with severe illness related to food insecurity. They haven't had enough food. We're seeing people arrive with very severe wounds. They've been beaten and tortured. So they're arriving into our clinics. We're helping them around the clock to try and stabilize them. But that's the minority of people that are arriving to us. Everybody else is there without healthcare.
Several humanitarian groups are in parts of Sudan helping people with basic needs. You say this is nowhere near enough. What needs to be done to actually resolve this?
Well, the United Nations needs to scale up in a very serious way. They're stuck in the east of the country, navigating politics. We're crossing in from Chad, taking great risks to be there for the people. We need to be joined by a much bigger contingent of aid workers with resources, with commodities to distribute to the many hundreds of thousands of people who are in need.
All right, Bob Kitchen from the International Rescue Committee. We appreciate your time and the work you're doing, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you.